Hi friends, thanks for joining me here on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create this deckle edge effect. It is not going to be a true deckle edge. That's something that can only be created during the paper making process. This one though, on these pages I created, and it looks lovely. It just adds to the aesthetic of the book. This one here is a true deckle edge. You can see the difference there. You can see the fibers coming off of it. So that was created when they were making the paper. Okay, so you will only need a couple tools for this project. You'll want your weight of paper, whichever weight you're using. I have both a text weight and a watercolor that I'll show you with. I like to have a gridded mat, but you don't have to have that. And then you'll need a metal ruler, and I'll link to some supplies down in the description if you have any questions. So we'll start with a text weight piece of paper. So what I want to do first is line up my paper with my grid lines. That's why I like using this mat, because you don't have to measure anything out and mark it. Then I want to flip my ruler over. Flipping it over creates less space between the paper and the edge of the ruler, and this will give us a crisper edge. So just want to line that up and leave myself a ½ inch of space. Then I can pull and that's it. So one thing I will say is whatever side you're pulling it on, it's going to leave just a tiny, I'm going to see if I can zoom in, just a tiny little mark there. I'm going to flip it over so you can see the other side is doesn't have that little edge where the paper rubbed against the ruler or was pulled against the ruler. So I like to use this side as my front side of my page. It doesn't really matter because this looks fine as it is. But just something to note if you're thinking about the overall aesthetics of the paper. So then if you're doing it on a heavier weight paper, I like to use a little bit more than a ½ inch to pull, mainly just for my own ease, if I have enough space left, if I don't have to cut my page down too much. So this is watercolor paper. I'm going to do the exact same process, but I'm going to do an inch here. I'm going to go a little bit more slowly. And if I see that this is starting to happen where it gets really big, I can kind of pull it back this way. But if I go up, see how I'm pulling, if I'm pulling straight down, it's giving me a bigger piece there. So you can kind of control it. And I'm pulling more towards my other hand, that's going to give me less of a bump out there. So that it's a really simple process. It's actually really lovely to do. In this one, you can actually see that line where it rubbed against the ruler a little bit better, but then you flip it over and you don't have any of that on this one. So I hope you'll try it. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.